House Speaker Mike Johnson, RLA, announced Tuesday that he was moving forward with a chamber-wide vote to stop a government shutdown. The bill attached meant to crack down on non-citizen voting. Congress has an immediate obligation to do two things: responsibly fund the federal government and ensure the security of our elections, Johnson said in a statement. Because we owe this to our constituents, we will move forward on Wednesday with a vote on the 6-month CR with the SAFE Act attached, he added. I urge all of my colleagues to do what the overwhelming majority of the people of this country rightfully demand and deserve: prevent non-American citizens from voting in American elections. Johnson is proposing a 6-month extension of the current fiscal year's government funding levels, known as a continuing resolution, CR, and attaching a bill known as the Safeguard American Voter Eligibility, SAVE, Act, which aims to require states to obtain proof of citizenship, in person, when registering an individual to vote, and require states to remove non-citizens from existing voter rolls. Most Democrats oppose the CR with the SAFE Act attached, and the Biden-Harris White House has threatened to veto such a measure. The CR also maintains opposition from some House Republicans. Your bill does not responsibly fund government, Rep. Thomas Massie Archai wrote, responding to Johnson's statement on X. It's 12 bills rolled into one bill that continues the profligate spending that's ruining our country. The fact that you've added a 13th bill to it does not make it a serious solution. Please quit insulting our constituents. Like an undead but doomed zombie, the TR plus SAVE Act is back, Massie added in a separate post. Speaker Johnson is fake fighting by attaching a bright shiny object that he will later abandon to a bill that continues our path of destructive spending. I won't be any part of this insulting charade. Hell no. Rep. Marjorie Taylor Greene Argar condemned Johnson for calling the vote Wednesday, writing, "This is classic bait and switch that will enrage the base, only 1 month before the election, when they find out they have been tricked and let down again. The only way to make the SAFE Act a law would be to refuse to pass its CR until the Senate agrees to pass the SAFE Act and Biden agrees to sign it into law. That," she wrote, "would force a government shutdown on October 1, because Biden and Schumer both said they will shut down the government as they are that adamant against the SAFE Act. Johnson will not commit to standing up against the Democrats in a shutdown fight and will allow passage of a clean CR in order to fund the government because he believes the gov shutdown will be blamed on Republicans and will hurt their elections," Greene continued. Johnson is leading a fake fight that he has no intention of actually fighting. Even with a shutdown and full fight into Oct, it would be too late for the SAFE Act to make a difference for this election because absentee ballots would already be being mailed and early voting already starting. I refuse to lie to anyone that this plan will work, and it's already due this week, she said. Speaker Johnson needs to go to the Democrats, who he has worked with the entire time, to get the votes he needs to do what he is already planning to do. Congress cannot continue kicking the can down the road while our national debt skyrockets, our border remains wide open, and Biden and Kamala's radical policies remain fuelly funded, Rep. Matt Rosendale, Montana, wrote. I have always and will always be a no on a continuing resolution. The congressman who sponsored the SAFE Act, Rep. Chip Roy, Texas, slammed Republicans threatening to defect on Johnson's continuing resolution on Tuesday. Now, there will be a gov funding continuing resolution before the election. Only questions: when it comes, how long it lasts, and what could have been achieved, SAVE Act, and non-citizen voting. But a few conservative prophets write their self-fulfilling script to achieve failure, Roy wrote on X. Rep. Tom Tiffany, Wiz, also noted how Ohio, Virginia, Texas, and other states found non-citizens on their voter rolls, with some even casting ballots. Kamala Harris and the left continue to falsely sound the alarm that democracy is in peril if Trump wins this election, Rep. Claudia Tenney, Nye, who co-chairs the House Election Integrity Caucus, said in a statement to NYC News. Democracy, as we've known it in America, has never been more in peril than it is right now, with the Democrats repeatedly undermining and thwarting the will of the voters through their illegal and unconstitutional re-election scheme, which works to allow illegal immigrants to vote in our elections. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more news updates. Hit subscribe for latest news.